Hello class, my name is Mr. Flowers, and today we are going to discuss the dangers of alcohol abuse. Now, moving on to the learning objectives. By the end of this presentation, students will be able to describe the dangers of substance abuse, classify the consequences from illegally engaging in substance abuse, examine odd behaviors found among substance abusers, and discuss the 5 helpful strategies that can prevent one from engaging in substance abuse. The next slide displays a very interesting chart. This chart shows the harm caused by various different drugs. The light blue indicates the harm to the user, whereas the dark blue indicates the harm to others. As you can see, alcohol affects others drastically with a harm rating of about 45. The harm to the individual consuming alcohol is even more staggering. It is about 71. Alcohol abuse not only harms yourself, but harms your loved ones emotionally as well. Now we are going to discuss the short-term effects of alcohol abuse. Depending how much is taken and the physical condition of the individual, alcohol can cause drowsiness, vomiting, diarrhea, upset stomach, headaches, breathing difficulties, distorted vision and hearing, impaired judgment, decreased perception and coordination, unconsciousness, anemia, which is loss of red blood cells, coma, and even blackouts, which is memory lapses, where the drinker cannot remember events that occurred while under the influence. Now, what are the long-term effects on your body from abusing alcohol? There are many, but we are just going to focus on the 2 main organs that are affected from alcohol abuse, and that is the liver and the heart. The liver's job is to break down harmful substances, including alcohol. Excessive drinking can cause alcoholic hepatitis, which can lead to yellowing of the skin and eyes. Chronic liver inflammation can lead to severe scarring. This formation of scar tissue can destroy the liver. When the liver fails to perform, toxic substances remain in your body, liver disease becomes very possible and is very life-threatening. It is also very hard on the heart. Drinking poisons the heart muscle cells, causes irregular heartbeat, high blood pressure, stroke, heart attack, and even heart failure. In this next slide, we are going to look at not giving in to peer pressure and some of the penalties for underage drinking. If you're a minor, under 21, and found to be in possession of alcohol, you may face the following penalties: up to a $500 fine, a 30 to 180-day driver license suspension, 8 to 40 hours of community service, mandatory alcohol awareness classes. Any amount of beer, wine, or liquor can trigger these penalties. A second or third offense can lead to suspension of your driver's license for 60 to 180 days. That's a long time. If you're 17 or older, you also can be fined as much as $2,000 and go to jail for up to 180 days for a third offense. Now, if you look at underage drinking and driving, these are the list of consequences that you will face: up to a $500 fine, a 60-day driver license suspension, 20 to 40 hours of community service, and also mandatory alcohol awareness classes. Now, giving in to peer pressure is not worth it. It will cost you your means of transportation, your time, and even your money. Listed are some signs of alcoholism in young adults. You may see a change in a friend or family member's behavior, physical appearance, or even social life. Some examples are avoiding eye contact, unexplained change of personality and or attitude, sudden outbursts, loss of interest in previously enjoyed activities, lack of grooming, and even isolation from the outside world. These are all signs of alcoholism. The 5 helpful ways to prevent alcohol abuse are pretty cut and dry. The first bullet point states, effectively deal with peer pressure, which basically means do not give in to peer pressure. Be a leader, not a follower. The second bullet point states, deal with life pressure. This just means be able to tackle every conflict that comes into your life, head on. The third bullet point states, seek help for mental illnesses. If you're experiencing a mental illness, do not think it is cowardly to seek help. Many people deal with mental illnesses every day. The fourth bullet point states, examine the risk factors, meaning just do your homework. Know what you are putting into your body. The fifth bullet point states, keep a well-balanced life. This means being physically, emotionally, financially, spiritually, and mentally stable. This last slide gives us helpful tips on how to rise out of alcoholism. The first thing you would want to do is find something that keeps you motivated. For example, a sport. Number 2 is coping with urges. So try to do something positive when you are feeling anxious. And last but not least, try to manage your thoughts, feelings, and behaviors. This concludes our lesson on alcohol abuse. Now, I would like for all of you to test your knowledge by taking this quiz. I hope each and every one of you learned something today and can implement these strategies into your everyday life. Thank you.